All right, Kenman here, and today we have a fun one. I was at my local fleet farm. It's a little side story. I like to ice fish, and ice fishing season is coming soon. They're going to start to have little things pop up, little sales, new lures. I stopped in, looked around. Of course, I had to go to the knife department, and lo and behold, found something that had a little sale price. I was like, you know what? Let's go. Let's get right into it. What did I find at Fleet Farm today? Case knives. Dun da da da. Mini bag on the floor. I guess full-size bag on the floor. I'll work on that. All right. So, case knives. As everyone who has watched the channel knows, I do not own any case knives. So this is a first for the channel. Let's soak in this blister pack. We have Case XX Sodbuster Jr. Carbon steel, made in the USA with domestic and imported materials. WR Case & Sons cutlery. This is a classic, the yellow synthetic handled Sodbuster Jr. Let's cut into this thing here. All right. Sorry I was off camera there for a second. Got a little kind of closer to my bodies. Bodies? Sure. So I wouldn't cut myself here. All right. Got that. Let's just slide this knife out. Boom. Wow, look at that. It has started to patina the card on the inside. You see that green from the brass, probably. All right. There it is. Let's get this out of the way. Package on the floor. Today, we're looking at the Case Sodbuster Jr. This is a slip joint non-locking knife. Boom, there she is. Definitely a classic from the Case brand. Don't know exactly how long this has been around, but it is a nice standard popular model. What are we looking at? This bad boy has a chrome vanadium steel blade, so CV, chrome vanadium. Should hold an edge fairly well, fairly easy to sharpen, not super corrosion resistant, so it could rust, so you want to keep it well oiled, maintained. Looks like, oof, that is a hollow grind? Really? Can't really see that on there per se, but that's got a little curve. That feels like it's going to be slicey. This is a Skinner style blade with that tip. Really good for that classic hunting, skinning type of a function. Wow, it feels good in the hand. Not really big, but notice my larger hand. I can still get all 4 fingers on that handle. Pinky doesn't even really fall off if you hold on right there. There isn't really a choke up spot, but that handle actually feels comfortable. I dig it. All right, what do we say down in here? Very clean design. It's got the case and the 2 X's on that side. Looks like it says USA 3137 over on that side. Other than that, very clean look. I like this synthetic kind of handle. It's got a nice feel to it. Smooth yet kind of grippy. No jimps whatsoever. You know I love a good jimp, so that's kind of a sad face. I always say that I could put a few more jimps on there. It'd be nice, but it feels good in the hand. Yeah. That tip sits right out there. Nice little draw. This would be a good kind of daily user that you could just, beat on it, enjoy it, live it. All right, so, boom. No real walk and talk on this model. I kind of feel it just is all the way out. If I push on my thumb a little bit, you can see I can get it to close in a little bit, but it does want to open back up. You pretty much have to get it all the way to about there before it drops closed for you. All right. I was going to say, no play this way. There's a little this way, but it's not this way. It's just when I'm starting to close it. When it's out, it's locked backwards. If you start to push down, obviously, it'll start to close. But okay. Boom. What a nice size knife. Fits in the hand well. Oh, missed the nail nick there. You kind of, if you're slippery, you got to make sure you get your thumb in that nail nick there to help open it up. Yeah, so let's see. No clip. This would be just a drop in the pocket. Maybe get a slip for it. Blade is right in the center, which is nice. You don't really have any options for adjustments, tightening or loosening with a knife like this. These are all pins, so it's pretty much set. Can't really make any other adjustments. Just got to enjoy it. And if it ends up going loose or bad on you, I mean, you could go as far as to repin it, but that's a little bit more work than just getting out your Torx bits and tightening or loosening things up. This does feel good. I can see how this would just be a nice daily carry, simple, basic. I kind of prefer a little bit more fidgety, lock type of a mechanism, but this is a cool knife. I'm glad I got it. I will look into some more case knives. Not generally my style, so I'm looking at other things a little more frequently, but I would like to check out a few more. If you have any recommendations, please feel free to put them in the comments below. You have a couple? Let me know about them. Enjoying this? Hit the like button. Subscribe if you would like to see more. All right. Okay, so let's get some measurements on this. What are we looking at? Definitely a smaller knife. Wow. It feels a lot bigger in the hand than it's measuring out to be right now. We are looking at 6 3/8 end to end, 2 3/4 on the blade, maybe 2 7/8 if you really pushed it. Cutting surface is 2 5/8 with a quick curve on the front of the belly in Skinner blade fashion. Oh, and then the handle by itself, 3 5/8. Surprised, it's smaller, but it feels decent enough. It's not, like I said, I grab it right in my hand here and it fits. So it's gonna be real slicey. Holy thin. Look at that. The thickest spot up here, 0.08. So that 0.08 is actually this part right here. It drops to 7 right past that. And then the 7 kind of holds out to the nail nick. And then it just drops off. This is very thin. If it's sharp, it's going to be nice and slicey. 0.53. Comment below how many more videos is it going to be before this battery dies. And 0.70 on the widest spot this way. I've been doing a comparison with the CJRB Pyrite for quite some time. Really nice, easy EDC button lock, fun, fidgety. This is the type of knife I'm looking at. Price-wise, this is only maybe $10 or $15 more if they're both at retail price. And something like this where I can swing it around, flick it out, a little bit more fidgety. Got that choke up spot, really can get in there to do some work. This is a great daily user right here. So as you can see, the Pyrite, even though it's not quite full size, is still a little bit bigger, 1/2 inch on the front and the back, more than likely approximately. Another one similar size, if you just want to look at something different, is the Kaiser Drop Bear. Pretty much the same size as that Pyrite, a really good daily carry size. So this case Sodbuster is a little bit smaller than that, but like I said, it seems to pack a punch for the size that it feels. I do have a couple of other slip joints. This is a Rosecraft sow belly. So really that's a similar in size. That sow belly is a little bit wider. Obviously that sow belly design. Handle is a little bit longer. Blade is almost the same size if you line them up right there. If you are looking for some other type of slip joints, look at the walk and talk on this. Boom, solid. Really nice knife. They have several others that are really cool. Check them out. Okay. First case in the house. I am enjoying it so far. I'm going to take this out, use it as one of my secondaries. I'll still have a main fun fidgety one, but I can put this in my other pocket and then do some cut tests, sharp tests, mess around with it, see what I think about it. Who are the case lovers out there? Comment below. What do we think about this model? They have better versions of this same thing, probably. Have to continue to research, check them out in the future, but enjoying this one. Just from the initial impressions, it does feel nice. I'm like, that handle feels good. Stay sharp. I'll see you soon.